Hello, eighth grade. Back for digits 4-1, part 3. A little bit more about scientific notation today. And in this video, you're going to see how sometimes scientific notation is shown in a calculator, because sometimes calculators can't handle multiplying numbers that are too big. They can't display it on the screen. So this is just a little video that shows you how a calculator might display numbers that are so big that they need scientific notation.
Suppose you multiply two large numbers using paper and pencil or mental math. 800,000 times 7 million equals 5,600,000,000,000. The product is an even larger number with many zeros. Now suppose you use a calculator to multiply the numbers. 800,000 times 7 million equals, what happened to all the zeros?
So I'm going to pause the video right there, and I want you to notice something, that take a look at your numbers, 800,000 times 7 million, and take a look at your answer. If I just forget all these zeros, and if I just said 8 times 7, what's 8 times 7? 8 times 7 is 56. And well, look, I kind of have something that looks like a 56 there. I have a 5 followed by a 6. But I'm not just multiplying 8 times 7. I'm multiplying 800,000 times 7 million. But the 8 times 7 part gets me 5 and a 6. And then look, I have combined together, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 zeros. And if I go over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 zeros. So just ignoring what they're telling me down here for a second, if I just look at what I multiplied here, made it very easy. 800,000 times 7 million gives me 5,600,000,000,000 as my answer. But most calculators can't handle big answers like that. So they're telling me that the answer is 5.6 E plus 10. But let's see, what's this E all about? So I'm going to let them explain, and then I'll explain more.
Most calculator displays do not have enough space to show that many digits, so they use special notation. You can interpret this notation as scientific notation. The plus means the exponent of 10 is positive. You can read 5 6/10 E plus 12 as 5 6/10 times 10 to the 12th power.
Okay, so there you go. So 5.6 E plus 10. The E is like your 10, and it's telling you that it's a positive exponent of 12. So 5.6 E plus 10. Now, not every calculator might have an E. Your calculator might actually say 5.6 times 10 to the 12th power. It all depends. But one way you might see it displayed is just like this. 5.6 E plus 10, the E being your power of 10, your exponent of 12. And notice this does follow the rules of scientific notation, that 5.6 is greater than 1, but less than 10, multiplied times a power of 10. So just like we talked about as we looked at the key concept yesterday, those are the rules for scientific notation. So let's take a look at the other two parts of part 3. Okay, so for this one, what you have to do is line these up in the right box. 5.2 E to the negative 10, 5.2 E to the plus 17, 5.2 E to the positive 15, 5.2 E to the negative 7. Now over here, take a look and see, you got some really big numbers, and you have some multiply and you got some divide. Just as a little hint, let you know that any negative exponent are going to be your divides. Your positive exponents are going to be your multiplies. So I'm going to do 2 of these for you. And then when you log on today, do those 2 and then finish up with the other 2. So I'm just going to take this one, 5.2 E negative 10, which would be 5.2. Remember, E is to the 10th power, 10 to the negative 10 power. So let's see which that looks like. I wonder. I'm going to think maybe that it is one of my division ones. I'm going to think that it is this one. All right, and that looks pretty good to me. All right, and then 5.2e plus 17. I'm going to think that 17 more than 15. So this is when I'm going to go here. Okay, so what I would like you to do, Tay, is go on, use those two as your answers for those two. And then I want you to finish these last two and figure out where they go. When you're done, push check. And then if you're curious, push solution, then it'll tell you. All right, and last one, suppose your calculator display shows 7.7e negative 11. Express this result in scientific notation. So you have your answer choices. Hopefully this, you can come down here and find your answer easily. So when you log on, figure out this answer. You can always click correct answer. It'll show you the correct answer and then solution. So your goal today, go back over part 3 of Digits Lesson 4-1.